Hello, faithful and supportive listeners and ghouls. This is Alec, co-host with Ellie and editor of the podcast. Just thought I should give you guys a note. We experienced some technical sound issues recording this episode, apparently, that I didn't notice until I was editing. At some points, it seems like there was just some really bad feedback, and I just decided to cut those parts out entirely, so this episode is going to seem a little jumpy sometimes. I even had to cut out the first minute entirely, but I thought I would go and take this moment while I'm giving you guys this warning that if you've been wondering about why we've been taking so long to release new episodes, it's all really on me. I haven't been in the right headspace recently. We did recently have a very exhausting project on the side that we did. We hosted a murder mystery dinner, and that kind of drained our energy for a while, and I've just been struggling to find my groove again. So I'm sorry if you're the one person who's been looking forward to our releases every week, and I take responsibility for disappointing you every time. Hopefully this week I will be able to return to a sense of normalcy with the release schedule, and I'll be able to set aside the time to put out the quality of product that I want to put out, editing and visuals and all, and not just trying to cut out the fat and posting a generic video. But I just wanted to take the time to apologize for the audio inconveniences this week, and to promise you guys that I'm going to try better for you from now on. Thank you. Please enjoy this episode. So, Ellie, how about you tell us about your history with this show, with this movie?
Gives me violent erections.
Erections that gun people down in the streets?
Yes.
That kind of violent?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like 3 people are dead now because of what I've done here.
Wow.
Yeah. No, I love this movie and I love this show.
Yeah.
I don't really have a history so much as I've known the music since before 2007.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's because I'm a horrible theater person. I have way too much knowledge for useless shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of them. This is in my musical bank of things. But I haven't listened to the music in such a long time before we decided to pick this movie.
Yeah.
So I was pleasantly surprised if I still knew all the lyrics to it. And then also a little bit sad that I still know all the lyrics to it.
I mean, music that's important to you, or just neat to you, it sticks with you. It becomes a part of you. It grows inside of you like a tumor.
If I were to direct, like I have a bucket list of directing, what shows I'd want to direct. This is on that bucket list just because of all the blood.
Yeah.
The coloring and just the set design would be fucking crazy. The set design's always really crazy for this show because you got to put him literally down a slide. You have to put the bodies; they have to fall down somewhere.
Yeah.
And a slide is typically what gets used instead of just violently hitting the floor. As much fun as that would be.
I would just toss him into the front row.
That too.
Yeah.
That too.
You're a problem to deal with now, audience.
So, Alec, what did you think of this movie?
I overall enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate the script and the writing for it. Like I mentioned to you when we were watching it, that it's very difficult for a lot of writers to actually make each different character sound like different people, speak differently. Because we put so much of ourselves into our writing,
yes,
into our dialogue. So that's one hurdle to come over. And when you're writing a period piece like this, and you're using different vocabularies and different vernaculars, you come into the different classes of the people at this time as well, and the different educations they might have. And like there's this one line from Alan Rickman's character, the judge, talking to Sweeney Todd, And basically all he's saying is, oh, so these are the kind of people you hang out with. Well, you can keep their business. You're not going to get any of mine. But the way he says it is much more bourgeoisie.
Slutty.
Yeah. And then you have Helena Bonham Carter and everyone else, the lower class who doesn't speak as highly as that.
Is this our second Tim Burton movie
Yeah.
we're talking about?
Yeah, it is.
Second. Because the first one was Nightmare.
Well, I mean, Tim Burton, quote unquote. His name is on the marquee.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Shut up.
He just created it.
You knew what the fuck I meant.
Yeah.
Anyways. This is a Stephen Sondheim show, so you're not going to get my bitching about Andrew Lloyd Webber anymore.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yeah, me too. I like to not be mad about stuff.
It's fun to enjoy things, isn't it?
Isn't that great?
I love it. Aw.
The music is so pretty in this, in the movie as well as the show.
Mm-hmm.
I was always so shocked that Johnny Depp was able to pull this kind of thing out of himself.
Yeah.
But then again, he's also a really good singer. I just never thought Broadway. You know what I mean?
Yeah. His singing, I've got some mixed feelings on.
Okay.
Like, it's supposed to be different. I get that. But I felt at times it was just kind of flat. But he kind of, every now and then he switches it up and puts a lot of emotion and like growling into it too.
He does put a lot of energy into everything that he does for this.
Yeah. So I think I'm still mulling over, it's just the chaotic nature of the character, which could be kind of cool. Or maybe it's just, let's do another recording, Mr. Depp.
No, I loved it. I liked the choices that they made.
Mm-hmm.
It made it way more interesting, especially for somebody, an outsider looking in, or, well, not coming from me, but somebody looking in and being like, they can relate to it more because it sounds more rocky.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Kind of, I guess.
Because his voice is so deep, it's not as Broadway as, say, Cats was.
Yeah. Cats was very Broadway.
Yeah. Because that's the way that it's supposed to be. Or like Les Mis.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way that it's supposed to be. I feel like this is a little bit more... If you were to show a movie to... You were trying to get somebody into theater, trying to show them a movie to do it, Grease isn't the one to do that with. That doesn't necessarily fly with other people. Sweeney Todd, I feel like, is, just because of the way that he's singing and the way that Helena Bonham Carter is so fucking weird and...
Yeah. So, I just want to say real quick, this was my first time watching this movie. I was not terribly familiar with the stage show prior. In fact, the only exposure that I really had to it, aside from all of my theater compatriots telling me to watch it or listen to it, was Jersey Girl. And I was somewhat disappointed that they cut out God That's Good for the movie. Just because that was the only thing that I got. The only thing that I knew. But
Who's your favorite actor in this?
ooh.
Because it's such a well-rounded cast.
It's an incredible cast.
I mean, half the fucking cast was in Harry Potter.
Yeah.
And that's a $1 billion goddamn franchise. So,
yeah. So actually, 90% of the cast was in Harry Potter now.
Yeah.
Since Johnny Depp joined the franchise after. So Alan Rickman turns in a very quiet, nuanced performance, and I really enjoy him. I do not know the name for Peter Pettigrew's actor.
Beetle. He's the Beetle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know the actor's name. But he was kind of fun. He has like one musical number that kind of stands out. And he's got this prop that I thought was going to factor into the story somehow, just because it's so weird. It's a telescoping walking cane.
Yeah.
And
it looked like one of the ones that would have a sword in it.
Yeah. But
it looked like that.
No, it
wasn't.
It's just a fun cane. And like whenever he pops it out, he's really into it. It's like I imagine any actor on Star Wars with a lightsaber.
Oh yeah.
Especially Ewan McGregor making lightsaber noises with his mouth. It wouldn't stop. I can't.
It's fun.
But man, the standout performance has to be Johnny Depp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my favorite one's Helena Bonham Carter. Just because she's so perfect for Mrs. Lovett, it's just unsettling how good she is at this role.
Perfect in everything that she ever does in her life.
Like if you were to do a film adaptation of this, she would immediately the perfect fucking choice you could have gotten. God bless. God bless us, everyone.
Okay.
No, I love Alan Rick. There isn't an actor in this I don't like.
Yeah. And
that's pretty unheard of.
Yeah. Even Sacha Baron Cohen is really great in this movie.
His ball sack's also pretty prominent in this fucking movie.
Oh, yeah.
In case anybody, scoped it. So is Alan Rickman's.
Yeah. They're both wearing those David Bowie
trousers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. See a lot of ball sack.
Yeah. But I think my favorite performances are Depp, then Sacha Baron Cohen, and then Alan Rickman. Like Sacha Baron Cohen, actually kind of blew me away with his performance, just because it was so different from what I'd known him for. Like about this time, 2007, his biggest thing was Borat.
Mm-hmm.
And anybody who just knew him from that going into this, being like, wait, he looks kind of familiar. Then going home and Googling him, and holy shit, that was Borat?
But now,
he's got so much
Les Mis
more.
And he's so well-rounded.
Yeah. Les Mis, Hugo, about 5 other fantastic performances I can't remember. Yeah.
Sacha Baron Cohen can do literally anything, and this movie, as well as so many others, kind of proves to me that he could play God if you wanted him to. Even though
he should play God.
No, that's Morgan Freeman. It's Morgan Freeman's role. Don't you?
I'm not going to start this argument with you.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Morgan Freeman has the voice of a goddamn angel.
He does. An angel.
Shut up! You're a fucking asshole. Anyways.
I really liked the little kid character in this movie, too.
He's a beautiful singer. Yeah. I wonder what the fuck happened to him.
Yeah, where'd he go after this? That's just a question we always ask with child actors.
What happened to you?
Because, you must have grown up and decided to fight against your parents. Say, no, I don't want to be an actor. I want to be a civil engineer.
What? It's so weird. But yeah.
Yeah. Good luck finding that stock photo.
He has such a brilliant little voice for being somebody so, I guess, well, not young. He looks about 13, 14.
Yeah.
But your voice still hasn't developed yet. Not While I'm Around is such a beautiful song.
Yeah, it is.
And he fucking knocks it out of the park.
It did take, I do have to confess, it did take a while for me to get into the soundtrack in the movie.
Yeah.
It was after By the Sea, which I think is my favorite number in the movie, actually.
It's so fucking weird.
Oh, it's such a huge departure. It's
my least favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Why is that?
I don't think it showcases her voice in the best way.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
I can get that, but I appreciate it more for the actual film aspects, I guess. So not really the song, but it
was so animated.
Yeah. Yeah. So the whole movie is drenched in mid to late 1800s post-industrial revolution smog. And so excuse me. So Burton does a lot of color grading in the movie. He kind of washes it out.
As he does.
In addition to the vast amounts of white makeup on top of the already pale actors.
That's his staple, though.
That is his staple. But this was his first real color graded movie, I think, because it was about the time when color grading really became popular and easy to do. Because it was Oh Brother, Where Art Thou that simplified the process and digitized it, if that's an actual word.
We're going to make it a word.
Yeah.
Make it a word right now. Anyways, keep going.
Yeah. So it does have a very unique look. And as you told me, a lot of people took issue with one aspect of this look, that the blood doesn't look exactly right.
Which is bullshit. It's bullshit. He did it for a reason. He made it that color for a reason. And if you have, any fucking sense in your goddamn head, you'll be able to tell that.
Yeah, like
it was an artistic choice, and it landed.
It would have been fairly easy to go back and post after washing out the film and adding some more deep red hues to it. But he made the choice not to, for a reason.
And it's a perfect choice. Everything was so dark and had that violent color. It really was like, pow, right in the kisser.
Yeah.
To just everything. It was perfect. I thought the blood was a perfect fucking choice. And I hate when people make that comment.
See, my first thought when we first see the blood, because it's kind of orangish, was...
When you first see the blood, it's all animated, because the whole opening sequence is way more animated than my little mind remembered.
Yeah.
Because to me, back then, it couldn't tell.
After the opening credits, my first thought when I saw the blood was graboids.
Okay.
Yeah, because all of the blood for those creatures is orange. But kind of picked up fairly easy. Oh, it's because the rest of the picture's washed out. So, but if...
See, you, an intellectual, understood.
But By the Sea also illustrated that...
The colors were so insane.
Yeah, they could have very easily gone back and redone the blood if they wanted to. But they didn't want to.
No.
They did it for a reason.
I'm not saying that By the Sea isn't visually appealing, I just don't like the song.
Yeah.
And I didn't like the way that she did it. And that's my only note about her, because fuck, is she perfect in this movie. Except for just that, I just don't like that song that much.
That's fine. That's okay. And again, I guess I don't really like the song for the song itself, just what the song represents for the movie.
I guess so. Where you can kind of see her crazy peeking out.
Yeah.
Popping out.
I thought maybe before she might have had a thing for Mr. I'm forgetting his real name.
Benjamin Baca.
Baca.
You didn't pick that up? That she was
I thought she might have, but that song made it crystal clear.
This explains so much about you not picking up signals. This explains so much.
Because sorry.
She's laying it on really thick. Like, I'm here, I'm queer, I'm ready for it, peg me. You can see that throughout the entire fucking...
So God if you're wondering why I'm single...
Yeah, this is it. It's because you're not picking up on these signals. Somebody could be laying naked in front of you and be like, Alec, I'm ready. And you could be like, do you need a towel or something you want to cover up?
Ready for what?
You want some popcorn? You want to go watch a movie? What the fuck are you talking about?
I've always likened myself to Garth in Wayne's World. Take me, Garth. I mean, where? I'm low on gas and you need a sweater.
That's you. That's you to a fucking T. God damn it. Anyways. I hate you. And I can't believe I had to go on that tangent. But it's true. She's laying it on so hard and thick. Even their first interaction, you can tell that she's down for the pounding. Who's your least favorite character?
Character, not performance. It's Mrs. Lovett.
Really?
Really,
you don't like her?
She was manipulative and bad. She pulled the whole Obi-Wan certain point of view bullshit at the end.
Yeah.
everything would have been simpler if she had like told 100% of the truth.
Just been honest and be like, hey, listen. So, but she went batshit, and she's just wandering the streets. I don't know what to do now.
She drank poison and died. Yeah, no.
She's
she drank poison.
Her mental state, it's dead. It's dead. Like she's outside eating dog shit. Like,
oh, I do want to talk about that tragic ending of the movie, though.
Oh,
it is such a fantastic 5 minutes of film.
Just one right after the other.
Yeah, when that's what I love about these revenge movies is when everything starts to unravel. Mm-hmm. It happens so quickly.
Yeah. Literally within the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Everything fell apart.
Yeah. He kills the beetle, and then the crazy homeless woman who sent the beetle up there goes up to find him, and then also gets her throat slashed without a second thought by Sweeney.
Yeah.
And
then her last words are, "Don't I know you, mister?"
Yeah.
And then that's what always is like the pow right in the kisser.
Yeah.
That's always that moment. Yeah, it's just one fucking thing right after the other.
And then the judge comes up, and then the boy is still trapped in the basement.
How did he get out if everybody was dead? Was the door still locked?
The boy? Oh no, he went to the sewers.
I know.
Yeah,
but then came back up.
Yeah.
So he never was able to open the door.
I guess not.
Oh my God.
He was just kind of hiding down there.
Is he just going to die down there? Or is he going to have to eat them? Or what the fuck's going to happen to him? What about the boy? Sweeney Todd 2, all about the child. No one wanted this movie or cared. Here's 15 minutes of footage. He's dead down there.
All about just 90 minutes of a dead body slowly rotting.
Yeah, that's it. Yep.
Pretty sure that was Mother by Darren Aronofsky. But
it's fine, but this would be better because it was only 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Man. Yeah.
What's your least favorite performance?
Ooh. See, here's the thing. I like that kid, but he's still a child actor in a musical. So he's not going to be on par with everyone else. He's good, but he's not as good. Is that fair?
I guess so.
Is that fair to say?
I know what my least favorite one is.
Who?
The sailor. He's bad.
Yeah. I forgot about him. He's so forgettable.
Yeah. Exactly. And then Joanna's kind of forgettable too.
Yeah, she is.
She was only there as a driving, her character's literally built to get Sweeney Todd to kill.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Not to get him to kill, but a reason for him to kill.
I mean, she's a MacGuffin.
Yeah.
She's what all the characters in the story are after, and kind of drives the plot because of that.
Yeah.
And
then she doesn't have a character because of it.
Yeah. Which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
You've literally turned a woman into an object for the story, but
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with the sailor. He's only there to make the judge upset. Mm-hmm. That's it.
Yeah.
He's my least favorite performance and character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. I definitely get that. I'm going to change my answer to fit yours now.
Aw. Thanks.
Oh.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Shut up.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Is that it? Is that all you got?
That's all I got.
Okay, good. Proud of you.
Firmly but gently place my hands on the table. And then that's it. This is the most brutal fucking Tim Burton movie ever.
No, it's... What?
Yeah. In my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
Now I gotta think about all the Tim Burton movies. There's gotta be one that's more brutal than this.
Batman wasn't.
No, it fucking was not.
Batman Returns wasn't.
No.
Big Fish wasn't.
He's done so much. Now I'm pissed. Now I'm fucking mad at you. I cannot believe you made that fucking comment. I'm so mad at you. And I'm also mad that I can't think of fucking anything else he's directed because that whole comment just pissed me off.
Dumbo wasn't as brutal.
No, that movie made me cry. This movie didn't make me cry. So I don't know about that. I don't know about you, but shut up.
Or like when
Fucking dick.
when he kills the judge, like he doesn't even slash his throat. He just stabs his fucking straight razor right into his artery, and it's cartoonishly spraying gallons of blood, which doesn't immediately kill the judge. But like that for me was the most brutal Burton moment I've ever seen. He's never done something
So fucked up.
Yeah.
Like this is it.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's a musical too.
Like he's dealt with death a lot before. Like
Yeah.
fucking Beetlejuice is dead people everywhere. But
Yeah.
like it's a cartoon. It's a fairy tale.
It's a little bit more funny and
Yeah.
geared towards children.
This movie's grim dark.
Which, I love that.
Yeah. Like it's got like a body count of like 10. He kills a lot of people in just the montage alone.
I feel like nobody else would have been able to direct this.
Uh
To get it as dark
yeah.
and to get it in that style.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was perfect. I think this was the perfect choice. He was the perfect choice.
I think I can at least mostly agree with you just because I can't think of another musical director who could do this well.
Watch, they'll reboot it in 5 years and make us all feel old.
Hopefully.
No.
Yeah.
God, I fucking hope not. I really hope not. It doesn't need it, Mamma Mia. It wasn't a reboot, but you didn't need a sequel.
Yeah.
There wasn't a fucking sequel to the goddamn Broadway show. Not
Bad
like Love
sequel,
Never
too.
Dies, where that was like a pre-existing thing.
Yeah. There's a bad sequel too.
Yep.
I was not a fan of Mamma Mia 2.
Nope. Spent money on that. Spent hard money on that. So what's so now that we're talking about musicals, what's your favorite movie musical?
I think we've had this. I feel like we did this before.
Yep. I know it's not going to be Rent because you hate Rent.
I hate Rent. I hate Rent. It's so bad.
It is so bad. Like, it's very bad. And I'm saying this, and I'm a very huge fan of Idina Menzel. It's bad.
Oh. I think my answer last time we did this was Les Miserables. I can't think of something different now.
It's just so weird that it's Les Mis.
I like it. I like the filming. I liked how they did that. And
Yeah.
then Tom Hooper had to turn around and do Cats.
Oh. Like, I'm a big fan of the stage show Les Mis. I don't know about the movie.
That's fine.
I don't remember what I said the last time we did this. My opinion changes on movies rather quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brain is, like, my mind's always changing. Because it all depends on how I feel that day.
That is a big part of it.
It is.
When you're watching something,
Like, this one's pretty high up on the list.
Mhm.
And when it comes to movie musicals, this one was pretty brilliant. Grease is not going to be anywhere near that list.
oof.
I'm so tired of fucking Grease. And you know what's really messed up about it? Is that the movie is way better than the stage show, and that's never something I've said.
Oh.
The stage show makes you want to rip out your fucking eyelashes. It's so bad. High schools need to stop doing that. I know Grease is a moneymaker. Like, I understand. I understand why you do it. But these kids are just going to end up being so fucked up because of it. Like, you just stop it. Stop it.
Think of the children.
Yeah, think of their education. Because Grease is not the way to go. Nor is West Side Story. Stop it. Get better. There's some high schools who do Rent.
Yeah. Oh.
There's high schools that do this. That do Sweeney Todd.
Yeah.
But I don't think subject matter wise, except for like, you know, murder and stuff, is that bad.
Murder. I like
Murder.
more high schools should do murderous productions. More high schools should do that alien stage production.
High school productions of Les Mis are my favorite. Oh, man.
Everybody wants to be Eponine.
And you're not Eponine. You're never Eponine. You're a child. You're never Eponine. You haven't seen enough shit to be Eponine.
But I relate to her.
How?
Just because you were ignored by a boy once doesn't mean you're like Eponine.
Wow, am I going to start selling people that? Such a big theater insult, and like I'm now going to use it a lot more. Thank you, Alec, for delivering me this solid.
If anything, you're a Gavroche.
You fucking child. High school productions of things are always bad, though.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry, but they are. They're bad.
Like, you know, they're still
kids, and they're trying real hard.
Yeah.
But
and like, also, like, sometimes you can't round out the cast as a high school director, so you just go pick kids out of the hallway.
Yeah.
Who didn't really want to be a part of it, too, and...
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, there's that old joke, or not old joke, I guess, but, like, high school girls who are trying to get into theater, you know, they study, they practice, they read all the different novels
guys
about
come
it.
in and just, like, fucking... They need so many of them.
The director tracked me down and said I had to be Shrek.
50 girls fighting for Fiona.
Yeah.
And then... God damn it. Do you have a dream? So, I've talked about this, that I really want El Dorado to be a thing that I see from movie to stage.
I had a dream about that.
I know you did.
Yeah.
I know you did. You told me this. So, do you have one?
Like, one that I'd like to see adapted from screen to stage.
Yeah.
As a musical?
As a musical. Has to be musical. Clueless the musical, I just wish would burn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So just because he has a lot of experience with musicals already, or his work's being adapted to musicals, I'm going to go with Serial Mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down.
You're down. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
All right.
Yeah.
You didn't have to sell me. That's fine.
Like, that was all I had to say.
Okay.
Because you know the creator, his name escapes me for some reason, but he did Hairspray, and it wasn't originally a musical, but now it's an iconic musical.
Do you not know who...
I told you, I can't remember his name
Oh my God.
My memory is spotty. I'm sorry. My grandmother has Alzheimer's. It's trickling down.
Don't joke about that, but also joke about that.
It helps me process it.
The more fucked up, the better. You want to never be monetized? Let's keep going.
But yeah, I think any John Waters property. There we go.
There you go.
Could be easily translated to a musical.
God,
format.
I'm so fucking mad at you that you didn't.
I just
Anything John Waters touches can be a musical, and
Yeah.
I feel like almost in the back of his brain was setting this up.
Yeah.
Because, like, Crybaby's a musical.
Yeah.
And which I didn't actually know until I looked at, I don't know why the fuck I was, like, perusing on the internet and just looking at, you know, stupid shit, getting in weird holes. And apparently that was a musical. And I had no idea until, like, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, Serial Mom would be. I think that's primed and ready for musical adaptation.
El Dorado's been on my, like, just because the staging would just be fucking insane. All the gold, and it'd be really pretty, and the music is so good because, you know, Elton John.
Yeah. Elton John.
I could do Rocket Man in a musical, like, for the stage.
They could.
Yeah, they could.
Yeah.
It's set up perfectly for something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of things are out of order. The music is just supposed to go with, like, the emotions for each. Yeah, like.
Imagine all the quick changes.
Oh yeah, like it'd be a big old big old production.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd watch it.
Fuck yeah, I'd watch it.
I might consider going to New York for
It might stay on Broadway for like a year, but
Yeah.
I'd still watch it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we gotta keep Phantom. Bitches. Y'all are bitches.
All
Anyways,
right.
so you have some listener feedback, yeah?
Yeah. We've got some Finley feedback this
Aw.
week.
I think that I'm gonna give it an 8, just because for movie musicals, this wasn't, this wasn't half bad.
Yeah.
And normally, they don't do so hot. Mamma Mia, too.
We've covered so many adaptations
Mm-hmm.
and sequels. I kind of dread the day that we cover a video game adaptation.
Silent Hills next week.
Oh, well, that was actually okay. I was thinking Doom.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I'm not a gamer goyle,
Yeah.
so I don't have a lot to back that up.
But I can tell when a movie's really bad, though.
Yeah.
Regardless of where it came from.
My man bitch was telling me that so they're making that Monster Hunter movie, right? Sorry, you brought up the video game movies and stuff. So he's very much not looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's never been a good thing to do.
Yeah, because from what I'm gathering, and he will shoot me dead if I don't say this right. The video game isn't really set up story-wise for something like that, so there's nothing to really go off of. So they're gonna have to kind of come up with their own.
It's like making an Angry Birds movie.
Why did you do that? Why did you spend that much money on that? Even kids didn't like it that much. Like, they like the Trolls movie more, and I like them because their belly buttons are funny.
Oh.
Huh.
All right.
I never even saw the Trolls movie.
Me neither.
No, it just wasn't my thing. Maybe I'll get like really fucking high and do that.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who wants to see the... Never mind. That's why we need a Patreon so you guys can buy us edibles.
Yeah.
And,
also bail, because it's still illegal where we are.
Oh, we'll rent a hotel room in DC. Therefore, it's fine.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
There are only 2 movies that I've watched high, and they were experiences.
Choices?
Yeah.
You made a choice?
Yeah.
I watched a lot more TV high. Blue's Clues being one of those. I'm not going to out my friend's story, but it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyways.
All right. Well, I think I've said my piece.
Okay.
I had a favorite shot in this movie.
What was it?
So it's during, I don't know the name of the song. But that big piece where he's like, okay, I'm going to kill a bunch of people just to get to the judge.
The confrontation number, quote unquote.
Quote unquote. Yeah. And there's this shot where he kneels down by a puddle and Joanna.
Eat your face, Joanna.
It's a pretty close shot of him by there. And then it pulls back a little bit and starts going up. And I love that because the camera was on a crane the entire time. You had to get a crane that close to Johnny Depp and then pull back and up. Epiphany is the name of the song. That's it. I've said my piece on the movie. It was good. It was fun. It was tragic.
Cute. I think we're done.
Okay. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comments. If you have a movie that you'd like us to cover, I've already gotten one recommendation that I hope we can watch soon. Leave that in the comments as well. If you want to be a part of the Feedly feedback section, you can follow us on the socials. Here are those popping up on screen now, and links are also in the description. Thank you.
If you would like to see Alec's nudes and for us to start a Patreon, let me know.
First one is free.
The first one's just feet. So
technically a nude.
And then we're going to start doing knees.
It's
If
gonna be a
anyone wants
slow
really
burn reveal.
artsy feet photos of Alec and then knee stuff, let me know.
Knee stuff.
Getting married and I really need the money, so I'm gonna sell him.
Yeah, and I don't need anything. I'm good.
No, it's fine.
Thanks.
He lives in a van down by the river. He's fine.
In a van down by the river.
And that's where we end. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you for listening to a Peaches and Scream podcast. My name is Ellie, and please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe.